How are pyramids everywhere all of a sudden? Oh, that looks like a stinky minky kind of thing. Oh, I don't know nothing about that. Whoa, those look like plates.
I'm asking
How
them.
am I supposed to know?
I'm talking to them, not you.
Okay.
Yeah. What is up? Welcome back. It's Aaron.
And Petra.
We're a US and European couple discovering the US.
Today, we're watching a video called 2026 World Cup, all 16 stadiums, and there is a Canadian flag, that's Mexico, and the US flag.
Yes, there is. The World Cup's going on. My American friends, our American friends, are you watching the World Cup? Because in Europe, it's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we post videos every single day.
So make sure you like
and subscribe. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
The biggest World Cup in history. In 2026, 48 teams will take part for the first time, bringing more matches,
48.
48 teams?
It's going to be crazy.
Wow.
new opponents, and a completely revamped knockout bracket. The tournament is shared between three countries, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, turning North America into a single stage for national teams from all over the world.
That's crazy.
Where is that? That's not US.
What? Look at the shape.
That's insane.
What are these mountains? Mountains. Oh, she's an European. Okay, let's go back.
In 2026, the entire competition
Vancouver,
stretches,
never
with
been there.
matches
Toronto,
played
never
in
been.
16 stadiums
You've
across
never
the
been to any of
continent.
these.
In this video, we'll go through all of them, looking at each venue from a football fan's perspective. On which of these stadiums
Miami.
will your national team
How do you
play?
say this one? Monterrey?
Monterrey.
Right. Okay.
Guadalajara.
Let's find out.
Mexico.
StadiumDB.com presents FIFA World Cup 2026 stadiums.
Let's go.
Canada, Mexico, USA.
Wow. It's
With all
getting hot
groups
in
drawn
here.
and the full match schedule confirmed, check out our tournament hub. The link is in the video description. You'll find everything you need about the World Cup, plus a clear
prices.
guide to buying tickets.
Ooh, can you see the price?
No,
Thanks to
that
our
didn't show.
partnership with a trusted ticketing platform, you can secure
How much are the prices, by the way? If anyone's going, can you let us know about the prices? Because I have
Please.
zero clue about that. I've never heard about that. Well, maybe I have, but I've never watched anything about that.
Yeah, from everything I've heard, the tickets are nuts. Like, absolutely insane. Completely unaffordable. By the way, this is in Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium. I've been there 3 times. Amazing stadium. Really.
What does that mean? The Hard Rock is sponsor?
Yeah, you know Hard Rock. Oh, you know Hard
Of course
Rock.
I know Hard
Yeah,
Rock. Hard
of course.
Rock is everywhere in Europe. It's like in every country.
I don't know if it's in every country.
Isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's in a lot of European countries.
Yeah,
though.
so Hard
Yeah,
Rock is pretty cool. Expensive, but cool.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Wow, look how many people though. Is that fake?
No,
That's
no.
an actual picture?
This is real. This
That looks like AI.
This is a soccer match, too.
Who's that boy on screen?
Yeah, let's go.
secure your seat without relying on the lottery. If certainty matters to you, explore the ticket links. They may be pricey, but some
come on.
matches can still be found for under $200 if you act fast.
Whoa, look at these screens that go all
At the
around.
northern edge
That's
of the World
amazing.
Cup map lies Canada, contributing 2
Canada.
stadiums on opposite coasts. This is where the tournament meets cooler climates, long distances, and landscapes that
Whoa.
usually bring hockey and mountains to mind rather than football. Toronto Stadium, capacity 45,000.
45, that's nothing, right?
That's a small stadium.
That's nothing. Okay.
Canadians out here.
Toronto. Toronto is Canada's largest city, set on the shores of Lake Ontario, with a
Never been
downtown
there.
packed
Have you ever
with
been there?
high-rises and
Only
neighborhoods where
Montreal.
multiculturalism is part of everyday life. In the exhibition
Can I
place
say something?
Yes.
That's nothing to do with this video, but if anyone is from there, can you please let me know if I should visit this
Yes.
with this one? Because I've never been there. You've never been there?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'm really interested in Toronto and all these places. So please let us know if there's something cool to see. Maybe
Yeah.
we can travel there.
That'd be amazing.
Make a vlog about it.
By the way, who plays at the Toronto Stadium normally? I mean, there has to be some kind of professional team that plays there, right? So
That'd be
who?
good
This
to know.
complex,
Yeah, who
right
normally
next
plays
to the
there?
waterfront, stands the smallest venue of the World Cup, Toronto
this is the
Stadium,
smallest one.
known as BMO Field, which has been given 6 games, including 5 group
6.
matches
Oh, that's
and
cute.
1 knockout tie. For the tournament, the capacity
She's
is
a cute
increased
one.
with additional end stand seating and hospitality
When I have
structures.
stadiums like
new
that, by
large
the way, so here I'm smart and everything.
Yeah, these are really advanced. I mean, some European countries have big ones.
Yeah. Not mine, though.
video screens and upgraded broadcast and catering facilities. In the group stage, it will see Canada and Germany
That'd be a
among the
great place to
teams
watch a
playing their
game, though.
matches here. BC Place,
Wow.
capacity 54,000.
54. Okay.
Vancouver.
Okay.
Okay.
Vancouver, city rich both culturally and
Wow.
Wow, that looks like New York to me.
Yeah. It's right on the coast too.
Because
you
New
see?
York is also next to the water.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a coast like that, does it?
It's on an island, but
New York is on an island?
Manhattan.
Really? Something new for me.
These Europeans out here.
New York is on an island? What? Never heard that one before.
Let's go.
and in terms of nature, sits between the Pacific and the mountains. So from many spots in the city, you can see water, skyscrapers,
That
and
looks nice.
snow-capped peaks all at once. In the middle of downtown, the roof of BC Place dominates the skyline as one of 2 Canadian venues at the 2026
Wow.
World Cup,
Van City.
hosting 2 of Canada's group
Van
matches
City.
and offering one of the most urban settings of the entire tournament.
Wow.
The stadium originally opened in the early 1980s and has since hosted everything. Complete transformation turned it into a modern arena with a cable-supported retractable roof, record-breaking center-hung video screens.
That's pretty big.
In the group stage,
Yeah.
it
Doesn't
will
go
see
high, though.
Belgium, Canada,
No,
Oh.
no.
What is that?
That's it from
Being
the,
one.
That's awesome. That looks great.
Mhm.
But yeah,
and
it
Switzerland
doesn't have to
among
be
the
so
teams
high.
playing here.
Yeah.
The southern section of the tournament is Mexico,
Ooh,
where
Mexico.
games are played in a hot, densely populated
Whoa.
belt of the country. It is the only host that has already staged 2 full World
Whoa, they have pyramids there? Hold on. They have pyramids there?
Yeah, yeah.
How are pyramids everywhere all of a sudden? I feel like they're everywhere. Okay.
We learned recently that there's one in Bosnia.
Yeah.
In Bosnia, Herzegovina. I don't know if you knew that, but
So
apparently
random.
there's one in Bosnia. I mean, you know, in the U.S., you always grow up just learning about Egypt pyramids. But,
Yeah, well, kind of same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is Aztec pyramids. I think.
That's sticky. Okay.
Maybe I could be wrong.
World Cups. So football here blends into everyday city life, street noise, and
Whoa.
a festival atmosphere in the
Whoa,
stands.
look at
Oh, I
that.
love that. What are these?
Wait, hold on. Let's see that real quick.
What is that?
What is that?
Is that some kind of festival or like a every week kind of thing, or what is that?
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Where is that again?
This is in Mexico. I don't remember which city.
Guadalajara.
No, I think that's the next one. Let's see.
Let's see.
Estadio Guadalajara.
Oh, here we go.
Capacity 48,000.
That's funny though. Like, I have a
Guadalajara.
question for everyone who's from there. So this person, AI, whoever's saying on this video,
Yeah, whoever's talking.
in American accent, but he said Guadalajara. I bet that's not how they say it, is it?
Probably not. Probably not.
Probably like Jara
Jara.
then or something.
Yeah. Look at that
What if
stadium.
it's
by the way.
Jara?
Jara. Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Look at the stadium though. It looks like it's on the tree.
Yeah, it kind of does. Looks like the top of the tree.
Zapopan is a satellite city on the edge of the Guadalajara
Whoa,
metro
this is
area,
Mexico.
where it blends traditional charm with colorful
wow.
streets, ornate
That looks
churches, famous tequila distilleries, and the
sick.
sound of mariachi.
Mariachi.
In this setting,
I've never heard
Estadio
mariachi in
Estadio Gua-
person.
in real life.
No.
You never heard mariachi.
Where?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I mean, that's just something I would never think of. Like, you would never hear mariachi. That's so normal to an American.
You say
know?
mariachi?
Mariachi.
How do you correctly say it? I
I don't
always
know.
like to say stuff correctly, okay? As an European, I guess.
She's big on pronunciation.
I am big on pronunciation, so please let us know, like, how to actually, you know, how you can say,
Sound
like,
it out,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, and you can write how it sounds. Actually,
Yeah.
I want to know.
Let us know.
Guadalajara
Okay,
takes
48.
on World Cup duties as one of
48,000,
Mexico's 3
yeah.
venues, hosting
Wow,
4
that's
group
cool.
stage matches.
This one is nice.
Its artificial hillside profile with a grass-covered berm wrapping the back of the
What?
stands makes the stadium look like another green hill.
There's nothing
while
around
the
it, though.
red bowl of seating
Yeah.
and the light, cloud-like roof
Whoa.
resting on slender supports give it a volcanic feel. On the pitch,
That's
one of the
awesome,
standout
actually.
fixtures here will be Uruguay versus Spain in the group
Look how
stage.
tall this one is, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it taller?
yeah.
Because it goes one, and that's white seats. Okay, red, white, red. That's what I see. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
the white seats is like some barrier or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Okay.
This and the remaining matches
This
will
looks
be
awesome,
watched
though.
by fans seated on 2 tiered red stands.
Wow.
Estadio Monterrey, capacity
Monterrey.
53,500. Monterrey. Monterrey is the
Monterrey.
industrial capital of northern Mexico, framed
Really?
by
Okay.
rugged Sierra Madre.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. Whoa, those look like plates. Hold on,
no-
how do you climb on those? You're like hanging off of it.
I don't think you do. I don't think you climb
Okay.
on those.
That looks
That's
like a bunch
Mexico.
of plates.
See, would you ever think of Mexico looking like this, by the way?
No, I've never been to Mexico. I don't know anyone from Mexico. So I don't really.
It's a whole new world.
it's very far from where I am from.
Yeah.
So no, I don't know nothing about that. But that looks in. If you show me that picture, I wouldn't say that's Mexico. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Known for its mix
agree.
of glass towers, factories, and colorful neighborhoods.
What?
Plus a strong food scene.
Really?
Here, Estadio Monterrey serves as one of the 3 Mexican venues at the World Cup, taking 3 group matches and 1 round of 32
That looks
games.
really nice.
Its metallic shell,
like
inspired
cushion.
by the region's steel and brewing industries,
That looks like.
wraps a
Hold on, stop. That looks like a damn shoe. Why does it look like that? I swear that looks like. I thought it was more like it like this kind of, but it's kind of like this, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a shoe. It does. Like a slip-on.
Estadio Bubaba.
Looks like a Yeezys.
How to say that?
You know Yeezys?
Yeah, horrible. That looks nicer than Yeezys, so no one's gonna be mad at us. It actually looks fancy though.
Yeah, it
it's
does.
funny because that's probably the nicest thing that there is in the city because
Who
they
knows?
spend so much for this to look good and to be strong and stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? Okay, anyway, let's see how it looks
Perhaps
like.
a steep bowl of stands with 2 main tiers, hundreds of
What?
Ooh, that's tall. Imagine you're so far up there, far up there, you have to look like that because you can't see.
With the binoculars?
Or the binoculars. I love that.
That looks
boxes
awesome, though.
and a slightly lower south stand
Why does the field so small? What sport is that? You see that?
That's like something
that opens
tiny,
a postcard
tiny,
view
tiny.
toward the
What
mountains.
in the world? What? All right, that's pretty cool.
Oh, and you can see the mountain.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's probably something special.
Okay,
Earning the
okay.
arena the nickname
Big
Steel
popcorn
Giant.
here.
The facade
called the
is
Steel
punctured
Giant.
with gill-like openings that ventilate and light
Oh,
the
okay.
concourses
Wow.
by
That's
day
nice.
and glow after dark. And in the group stage, it will see teams such as South Africa and Japan among those playing here.
Whoa, okay, okay.
Mexico City Stadium. Capacity, 83,000.
83,000.
Mexico City. Mexico
sounds
City
huge.
is the country's capital and one of the biggest cities in the world.
Is that like a smoke or is that just the bad weather they have there?
Oh,
On the
you
last
mean
picture.
like pollution or?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A high
Is
altitude
there a lot of
megacity
pollution there?
where
I know nothing about it.
endless
kinda looks
I'm
like
just
districts,
asking.
traffic, and pre-Hispanic history meets modern Latin American urban life.
Whoa.
Okay, that looks nice.
In the southern part of this giant metropolis, the legendary
This
Estadio
one looks
Azteca
rough.
remains one of
Yeah, it
3
does.
Mexican venues at the World Cup.
Oh,
hosting-
but it looks like they're
Renovating it.
Yes, it does look like that, or that's just how it looks like that. I guess out of everything we've seen so far, this one looks the most like it's gonna fall
Outdated.
apart.
Yeah.
But I like the shape though, because it's like it kind of looks like it goes up and down on
Yeah,
the sides.
waves
see?
a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited to see these U.S. stadiums, and I feel like they're coming
hosting
up.
group games featuring
We
the
haven't-
hosts
we haven't
and
even gotten
knockout
to the US
stage matches, and standing as one of the very few
And they're so
stadiums on the
nice. Oh
planet
my
to have staged World Cup finals in different eras. Ahead of the tournament, the stadium is undergoing the largest.
Look how,
Oh, okay. This one is more open outside.
look how big it is.
I mean, up there.
Holy.
upgrade in its
Wow.
history. In the
Oh,
group
this is,
stage, it will stage
like
the
a model
opening
of what
match
it's gonna
between
look like.
Mexico and South
Okay, so
Africa.
they are gonna.
Renovate it. Yeah.
Okay.
The core of the puzzle is the United States,
Here we go.
taking
Here
on
we
the
go.
majority of the
Here we
games
go.
at this
your home, baby.
record-breaking World Cup.
It's your home.
11 stadiums spread across a huge country mean
New
multiple
York.
time zones.
Wait, hold on real quick.
That's New York.
This is New York, by the way.
But the whole thing is on. I need to
Well,
look
actually-
at that map. That's what I need to do.
Manhattan is behind the statue. So you don't actually see it here. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Record-breaking World Cup.
Wait,
11
yep, there it is on the left. Did you kind of see it?
Stadiums spread across a
Yeah.
huge country mean multiple time zones, wildly different climates, and the
Whoa,
feeling that the
that's Miami,
tournament
I
is
think.
constantly traveling from
I really
coast to
like how
coast.
Miami looks like. I want to go to Miami. so
Miami
bad.
Stadium, capacity
Oh, Miami's first.
65,000.
Oh.
Miami.
Here we go.
Miami is one of the
weird.
most
Ooh, see that's Miami. That looks nice.
That does look amazing.
Oh, hold on. But it looks like everyone here, at least from this picture, this part of Miami, if there's a whole thing, I don't know.
No, it's not.
Looks like most people live in apartments. Not
Yeah.
like there's not really many houses that are on the beach, for
Yeah,
example, or
yeah.
next to the beach.
I
I
mean,
kind of like that.
that's more European style, right? More apartments.
I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. But it looks nice because if you're in an apartment there, there's nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
If you're on the apartment there, you can see like water here and then water there and then water.
Yeah.
It's not just one place of water.
One side.
But yeah, but there's like multiple sides. I
Yeah.
love that.
Because it's islands right here.
Yes. Oh, you can see shores.
recognizable U.S. cities. A coastal metropolis of palm trees, beaches, and a
Whoa.
humid tropical climate where
I
sport
love
mixes
that.
naturally
Looks
with
really
a holiday vibe.
Whoa.
In the northern part
looks
of the
nice.
metro area, in Miami Gardens,
Oh.
Miami Stadium,
She's a tiny
better
one.
known as Hard Rock
65,000.
Oh,
Stadium,
Yeah,
hosts
back up.
4 group
Yeah.
games, a
Maybe
round
the
of
shape
32 match,
makes it
a
tiny.
quarterfinal,
Yeah,
and the third
sure.
place playoff. Originally built as a multi-purpose bowl with
Whoa! Look at the car thing on the side. What is it called?
That's a ramp, but it's actually for people, actually.
To walk?
Yeah, to walk up. That's a people ramp.
Why is it not just straight up? So it's for everyone?
Yeah, because it's easier to walk on a ramp than it is stairs.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, that's interesting.
And wheelchairs and stuff like that.
Characteristic spiral ramps in the corners and later reshaped by major renovations, it now has a bold rectangular roof supported by 4 tall corner masts, huge video screens, and a tighter football layout that brings fans closer to the action.
I bet they're rocking
in the group
hard
stage,
there.
it will welcome heavyweight.
Look at that view.
Yeah.
She gave me knuckles.
Wow. Okay, that looks nice. Well, the weather is not gonna look nice, but that's nice because it looks very open. See on the side, you can see is it a window or it's open or one of these things?
I think it's just open air.
It's not covered, and then you have place up there, but it's also like here in the middle.
So some air flows through. Yeah. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Heavyweights such as Brazil, Uruguay, and Portugal, potentially with Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Boston Stadium, capacity 65,000. Boston.
Okay, 65.
Boston is a cultural.
Look at Boston.
Oh, you know Boston. You've been there.
It's a nice city. It's so nice. Do you know anyone from Boston? Are you from Boston? I have a couple friends actually who live in Boston, and we're gonna go there someday. I'm gonna take Petra there. We're gonna make it happen.
Have a Boston trip. The only thing that looks green here is this part, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a city, big city, so.
That's one thing that I don't like about cities. It's too bad because they don't really balance it out with the nature as much as they can. Like, where I'm from, we have trees in the middle of the city.
So green.
Not everywhere, but most of it, it's very green.
It's full.
That looks nice, though.
I mean, Boston's on the water. Boston's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It looks really
and historical hub of the U.S. East Coast,
hopefully
with neighborhoods that remember the Revolutionary War, leafy
By
New
the way,
England.
has anyone of y'all been here in any of these stadiums so far? Can you let us know? Because I kind of want to know who's been there and who hasn't.
Yeah, and if you're going, are you going to one of the
Just to kind of get some feeling
World Cup games?
Is it a very likable stadium? Is it not? How is it actually for people that have been there? Because we're only watching it from the screen, so it's very different perspective.
And I mean, I'm sure maybe you'll even go to several of them for the games, right?
Yeah.
These are for the World Cup games, so maybe you'll be there.
New England suburbs and a coastline. Boston Stadium hosts 5 group matches, a round of 32 tie, and a quarterfinal, with its lighthouse-style tower and arched video board over the north end.
Gillette, isn't that the
shaving? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creating a kind of stadium
It
gate.
is.
3 main tiers of seating wrap around most of the pitch, with business clubs.
That's Kansas City. It's a NFL football team.
I swear it looks like KFC. Just F is missing.
Unbelievable.
And private suites built into the structure. And on World Cup nights, special rail services and highways pull fans in from both big cities. In the group stage, potential headline fixtures here include clashes like Mbappe.
Look how big the screen is, by the way. That's insane.
Versus Holland.
Look at the people up there.
They're
high-profile meetings featuring
binoculars.
Morocco and England. Seattle Stadium. Capacity.
Seattle. Okay. This is near Vancouver.
69.
So Vancouver's right above it.
That's interesting. That looks huge. Oh, look, it looks like an open taco.
Yeah, it does.
69,000. Seattle. Seattle lies between water and mountains, with its downtown squeezed between Elliott Bay, lakes, and Green Hills.
There's the famous...
There's nothing green, though.
Here.
That guy be lying right now.
Yeah. This is the famous piece. It's called The Needle.
What do you do with it?
Ferries,
it's just a
coffee
famous
culture,
building.
and views towards Mount
And
Rainier.
the mountain, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just south of the
Mount
city
Rainier.
center, in the
There's
Soto
the stadium. Looks
Hold
like
on, why is it open like that? It looks like a ship.
Literally looks like a hot dog bun that's waiting for the hot dog.
I like that. That's
stands
good.
Seattle Stadium, one of the most
That's such a weird
atmospheric
stadium.
venues of the World Cup, with its
Oh, it's
open
open like that completely. Hold on, so anyone can look. It's literally connected to the street, so anyone can walk up there.
Onto that rail, yeah, but you can't get over that.
You can't
fence
get
probably.
down.
Yeah.
You have to go down. Okay,
Yeah.
that's weird.
end looking onto the skyline, and
That's
stands
so weird.
famed for some of the loudest support in sport.
Wow,
Hosting
okay.
4 group games, a round of 32 tie, and
Whoa.
Oh, it's nice though because it's open. But if you're burning on sun, then you better get that sunscreen, brother.
Yeah, like those on the right side. Oh my gosh, I bet they're on fire. They're on fire.
a round of 16
insane.
match. Most of the seats run along the sides of the pitch under 2 long arch-supported roofs, while
Oh, that's
brick-clad
big.
facades
Look how many chairs.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you stopped at a
along the
horrible time.
sides of the
Look how
pitch
many
under
chairs,
two-
if you really look at it. The down part, look how many there is. I can't even count because my eyes are crossing.
There's
That
so
is
many.
crazy.
I mean, 69,000 people. It's a lot.
long
a
arch-supported
lot of
roofs,
people.
while brick-clad facades, steep upper tiers, and flexible
Wow, that looks
capacity
cool.
make it feel
CenturyLink,
both
that's
like
the
a
name of
downtown
the
arena
stadium?
and a classic
Looks
football
CenturyLink.
wall when
Field,
Belgium
yeah.
and Mohamed
Lumen
Salah's
Field.
Egypt play their matches here.
Lumen. It's a
First time on
company
our
name.
channel,
They all have sponsors.
we
you know?
publish new stadium rankings and roundups every week.
Where's Hard Rock?
Click the red button and join over 100,000 subscribers.
Okay.
Philadelphia Stadium.
Philadelphia, okay.
Capacity
69?
69,000.
Again.
Wow,
Philadelphia.
December. That is crazy.
Philadelphia is one of the most historic cities in the U.S.
Oh, look at that bike lane. Right here.
I see zero greenery. Oh, even green part looks brown.
But this is, winter.
Is that like winter?
Yeah, this is winter.
Say,
I hope it is.
associated with the Declaration of Independence,
No
brick
color.
row houses,
You know
and
Benjamin
the
Franklin?
industrial feel
Yes.
of the eastern
Philadelphia.
seaboard.
Mhm.
In the south of the city, inside a large sports complex,
okay.
Philadelphia Stadium
Wow.
hosts 5 group matches and 1 round of 16 tie.
Whoa, Lincoln Field. Lincoln Financial Field.
3 tiers of stands, an eagle-inspired
Whoa.
shape, and
It's
brick-style details give
This
it
kind
a
of looks like a Transformer. You know the movie? How it goes like,
classic
And then it
NFL look.
opens up.
yes, opens up and back down.
While
Yeah, it
solar
does.
panels and small wind turbines around the structure add a
Whoa,
modern,
wind turbines.
eco-focused touch. One of the big
What?
nights here should feature Brazil, and a team like Curaçao also get its chance on this stage in the group phase.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
that's a vibe.
Los Angeles
Bud Light.
Stadium.
Oh.
Capacity.
Oh, good. It's fine. Oh, is it gonna fall?
No, I just turned it with
Why
my
is it
foot.
turning, by the way?
Because my
Oh,
foot
you-
hit it. Yeah.
Why are you turning it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
70,000.
Oh,
Los
we're in
Angeles.
LA? 70,000.
Los Angeles is a vast metropolis of hills,
Wow, that
valleys,
looks
and
fake.
palm-lined boulevards. The City of Angels is a diverse cultural hub, famous for its entertainment scene, Pacific
Yeah.
beaches, and global influence.
Never been down.
Los Angeles Stadium
Never
in
ever.
Inglewood, known as SoFi Stadium, has a
Oh.
flowing, futuristic form with a nearly
That looks
transparent
boring.
roof.
It's not even open anywhere. Is it
No,
up on the
no,
side?
it's closed.
They're trying to
It's
be
closed.
different or something.
Open air,
I mean, it's a
Whatever.
very modern stadium. It opened like 5 years ago or something.
yet covered stands and sculpted terrace gardens
Oh, it is open. Look.
Okay, I
that
need to
blur
see
the line
inside.
between indoors and outdoors. Its perforated aluminum facade with LED lighting and the suspended 360-degree infinity
I don't like it so far. Let's
screen
see inside.
underline its status as one of the most
She's a tough critic, y'all.
Wow,
She's
so
a tough
dark.
critic
I
out
hate
here.
dark
innovative
places. It
and
doesn't make any
expensive
sense.
stadiums in the world.
She likes the bright-
production of content
Bright areas.
No.
All right, that looks pretty bright.
I know, but it looks like, imagine how many people, 70,000 people
70,000.
sweating there. And imagine trying to breathe in there when it looks like there's barely any air coming
Yeah,
through because
yeah.
it doesn't come from up. Maybe it comes from all
On the
the
right side, it looks like,
Well,
yeah.
from one side though. It has to be from everywhere to be able to get some breeze and stuff. Oh, that looks like a stinky minky kind of thing. Maybe it's
displayed
nice.
during a
I don't
match
know.
on the
Maybe
giant
I'm wrong.
screen alone
It doesn't look
requires
the best
the involvement of
compared to
around
other ones.
80 people. The stands
Look at that screen.
are divided
That's
into as many as
insane.
4 major tiers,
Wow, it
intersected
just
by
wow.
bands of premium seating. The stadium hosts 5 group matches, 2 round
That's
of 32 games, and a quarterfinal.
It's funny 'cause I thought
National
it goes
teams
really
playing
tall
here
with the
include the
previous
United
ones, but
States,
this one-
Belgium, and Iran.
This one looks.
San
It
Francisco
definitely
Bay
looks
Area
futuristic.
Stadium.
Okay, San
Capacity,
Francisco.
71,000. San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco
See,
is
that
a
one looks
bayfront
more like a
metropolis
proper-
framed
Yeah.
by hills and
Looks
ocean
like a
views.
proper stadium.
Just to the
Okay.
south, the wider Bay Area blends
been
tech
there?
No. There's a Golden Gate.
campuses, suburban
That is a
neighborhoods,
market.
and waterfront landscapes.
Okay, I like that.
San Francisco Bay Area Stadium in Santa Clara, known as Levi's Stadium,
You know Levi's
Yes.
jeans?
features
Yes.
3 main tiers
their
of
stadium.
seating,
Yeah.
an exposed steel structure, and
That
the tall
looks like a proper stadium to me because I don't think stadiums usually are closed like we just saw like the previous 20.
Yeah, it's a more
Okay.
modern thing.
Yeah, usually it's open, right?
Yeah.
So I don't actually know why it's open. Why would it be closed though? Also, but when it rains, what happens then?
If it's closed or if it's open. It just rains on the concrete.
I guess.
I mean, they have drainage and everything.
Well, my point is, why would Los Angeles completely cover it when most of them are open? Like, is there some? I'm not from
I don't
architecture field, so I don't know anything about that. But this looks like more like a proper stadium.
Maybe they close them because there's less maintenance on the actual stadium if it's
You don't have to clean inside.
kept out of the weather. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Tall west stand topped with a rooftop garden and solar panels, reflecting its LEED certified eco-friendly design. The asymmetrical bowl opens up for giant end zone video screens and houses hundreds of...
Is this your favorite one so far?
No.
Okay. By the way, as we're going through these are NFL football stadiums, professional American football. If you cheer for any of these teams, let us know. Let us know. I mean, I'm an University of Alabama football fan, so she is too. She actually went to a game last year, which was cool. So we're Alabama fans, and I would say my NFL team was the Dolphins because of Tua Tagovailoa, who she has no idea.
What did he just say?
Yeah, she has no idea.
Like Chinese.
But I would say my favorite team for the past like 3 or 4 years was the Dolphins. So that's why I also like Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. But yeah, who's your team? We'd love to know. Yeah.
Hundreds of concessions and premium areas.
Or if you've just been to these stadiums, we'd like to hear what's nice, what's not very nice.
While the stadium's clean rectilinear
look how many seats.
Linear lines give it a modern.
No hate.
Yeah, don't hate on each other. Oh, he's renovating. He's so poor. No, it don't matter. Like, don't. Just tell me where
campus
you're from.
feel. San Francisco Bay Area
Wow,
Stadium.
that's so tall.
Yeah.
Is it tall or high? Which one is? My English is not.
I would say, if someone asked me, I would say my seats are high.
Really high.
Yeah, my seats are high up, is what I would say.
All the seats.
Relax.
5 group fixtures and 1 round of 32 tie, and national teams playing here include Jordan and Algeria. Houston Stadium. Capacity.
Houston,
72,000. Houston.
Texas.
Houston is a sprawling southern metropolis with
green. Look how green it is.
glassy office towers and warehouses.
See how it's green? Even next to what are the tall buildings?
The skyscrapers.
Yes. Next to skyscrapers. It's green everywhere around. Yeah. I like that.
It is.
Houston's also just a huge city.
The city of NASA Mission Control. Big flavor Tex-Mex and barbecue. And trademark Southern hospitality.
That looks so weird, though.
Houston Stadium, known commercially as NRG Stadium, features a natural grass pitch, steep multi-tiered stands, and one of the NFL's first fully retractable roofs, whose twin
So the roof goes on and on.
206-meter trusses allow the panels to glide over the field in minutes. Massive end-zone video boards, extensive premium seating, and a flexible bowl that regularly hosts football, rodeo, and concerts make it a true multi-purpose arena.
I've actually been here once.
This one?
For a rodeo, yeah.
Oh, now you're telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never talked about that, have we?
No.
Yeah.
Adapted to the Gulf Coast climate.
Houston
Stadium, welcoming 5 group matches plus.
Okay, well, this one you can open and close it. It's funny how I'm talking about how it's open or closed. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, but I just noticed that, like, that looks dark and looks sweaty and stuff. I don't know, I hate sweat. But at the same time, they can open it if they want to, which is nice.
This one looks so tall, though, doesn't it? Compared to the others. It looks really tall.
Yeah, that's true.
Compared to, like...
what is that flag?
That's Texas flag. Really? That's American in Texas, yeah. That's Texas flag.
Plus round of 32 and round of 16 ties includes national teams like Mexico, Portugal, and Cape Verde.
NRG.
Kansas City Stadium.
I don't know.
Capacity.
Kansas City.
73,000.
Not
Kansas
KFC.
City.
Not KFC.
Kansas City straddles the Kansas Missouri
wow, that looks actually really
state line, known for its barbecue, fountains, and jazz heritage, with a broad, low-rise skyline rolling over.
I've never been to Kansas or Kansas City or Missouri.
Gentle Midwestern hills. Kansas City Stadium, better known as Arrowhead Stadium, is an open, red-seated elliptical bowl with cutout corners for its distinctive oval video boards, steep 3-tier stands, and no roof, with lighting arrays perched high above the sidelines. Its symmetrical wraparound seating and an enclosed feel help trap sound, making it one of the loudest stadiums
I don't like that
in the
it's
world.
Red though. Is that like because of their color?
That's the team.
Is the color okay? It's red. So many teams are red though. Alabama is also red.
They're crimson. They're not red. Yeah, that's a difference. Yeah.
World.
You keep going.
And a cauldron-like venue for World Cup matches. Kansas City
Did you see?
Stadium
You better go back right now and stop that. Look at that tiny ass screen on the corner there. What is that?
Nobody can see it.
Everyone's like.
Looks like a football though.
Yeah.
World.
Football shape.
And a cauldron-like venue for World Cup matches. Kansas City Stadium, providing the backdrop for 4 group stage games, a round of 32 clash, and
there's your
the quarterfinal. National teams playing here include Ecuador, the Netherlands, and the 2022 World Champions. Atlanta Stadium, capacity.
Here we go. I'm from Georgia, by the way, so I've been to this stadium many times.
75,000.
Is that the one I was at? No.
No. You were at Alabama. University of Alabama.
True.
It's bigger than this one.
Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. The city blends Southern hospitality with big city energy, from world-class museums to comfort food staples like fried chicken and peach cobbler.
Never been here, by the way. Only in airport.
That's true. We didn't spend any time in Atlanta.
No, I haven't seen a single thing. So it's my first time seeing how it looks like.
Yes. I'm from Macon, Georgia. Macon. So it's about an hour south of here.
Atlanta
So
Stadium.
we literally we flew into Atlanta and then we drove south.
Yeah, and I'm from the other side of the world. So
From
talk about that
Europa.
next time.
Maybe one day we'll release her country.
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
Release my country at some point.
Maybe. That needs to be like a 10,000 subscriber special or something.
Yeah, it has to be very special. We're not saying it now because
yeah.
Known as Mercedes-Benz Stadium,
Mercedes-Benz
is a futuristic
Stadium.
arena with a retractable
like a car.
8-panel roof
This looks
inspired
like
by
a,
a camera
Beyblade.
aperture, a
Yeah.
vast glass facade opening views of the skyline, and
It
a
has a
circular
flower on the
halo
top.
LED
I
video
love
board
it.
suspended
It
around the
opens like
roof
that.
opening.
Yeah.
Two main seating tiers split by premium balconies wrapped tightly around the
Take that
field,
back.
while its sustainable
Relax.
design,
This
distinctive
is Atlanta United soccer
angular
team.
exterior, and flexible configuration
Sejdic.
make it one of the
Who's
World
that?
Cup's
Sorry, what?
I saw someone. Amar Sejdic.
Oh, on the screen, I don't know.
design, distinctive angular exterior, and flexible configuration make it one of the World Cup's architectural showpieces.
That looks interesting.
Atlanta Stadium rounding
That's
it
nice,
off with
yeah.
5 group matches, a round of 32 tie, a round of 16 game, and a block.
I just realized something. I haven't been there since 2017, 9 years ago. I feel like I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old.
Y'all. He said, y'all.
Buster
with the
semifinal.
cowboy hat. Whoop.
National teams playing here include the reigning European champions Spain
Okay.
and Uzbekistan. New York, New Jersey Stadium. Capacity 82,500. New York, New Jersey. New York and
Okay.
New Jersey
Okay.
share
Oh, this is Manhattan.
one of the world's most
You see?
That looks nice.
It looks like Manhattan, though. You can tell now, right?
Yeah.
iconic metropolitan skylines,
That actually looks
Look
nice.
at that.
where Manhattan's skyscrapers
You look
give
at it
way
down
across
low.
the
Oh,
Hudson
that's
to New
winter
Jersey's
then, right?
sprawling
Yeah.
suburbs,
Whoa, look at these apartments. It looks like a sandwich. We have some
where
of them.
Manhattan's
Wait, hold on.
Some of these
skyscrapers
too.
give way
My
across
hair
the
looking like that. We have some
Or
of these
at
too.
here?
Oh, it looks horrible. Yeah, these. Doesn't look interesting.
Those are like, everybody's got their own terrace.
Yeah.
That is very
Hudson
interesting.
to New Jersey's
New York
sprawling
City, such an
suburbs,
interesting place.
malls, and entertainment districts.
By the way, I've never been to New York City. That's a place I've never been.
Well, me neither, honey. How about we go there soon?
We'll go.
New York, New Jersey
New
Stadium
York.
in
How did
East
they say it?
Rutherford,
New York
known
people,
as
how did they
New
say it?
York. New York.
MetLife
I know
Stadium.
they have the yo.
If you're from New York, let us know. Let us know where we should go, which
We
city
want
we
to
should
connect
go
with
to.
some people too.
We want to connect. We're going to
Yeah.
travel. Petra and I are going to go to the U.S. where we want to see so many cities, explore so many places. If you have an invite to your city, let us know. We want to go. We want to see it all.
If there's something good to see, please let us know too.
Anywhere.
We have huge interest in that. But I don't want to look at Google, right? Because Google, it just doesn't make sense. Like
Yes.
usually when you want to go somewhere, it's the best to know from people that are from there. It's the same for Europe. Like if you want to go to France, you should talk to a French person or somehow find a French person.
You need the inside.
And actually ask them, you know, because sometimes some things are very like presented as a very good thing, but it might not be, or
Yeah.
the opposite. So you have to know from like people that are actually from there.
Yes,
And
you do.
I don't know anyone from there. And my honey boo don't like that. I mean, don't know that many people either. So
Hey. Let's
yeah,
keep
we
going.
need some
Is
help.
a 3-tiered bowl with steep stands
Wow,
and a
this one-
louvered
okay.
facade that
No
can
color.
light up in
This
different
is for
colors,
the-
echoing the identities of its
Maybe that's
2
just the
NFL
image.
tenants,
This
and
is the,
during the World Cup, the colors
Jets.
of its host nations.
Jets and
Players
Giants,
will
I
be played
guess.
under illuminated louvers, solar-powered lighting, giant HD video boards, and a dense, steep bowl originally built for the Giants and Jets.
Wow.
That looks nice. I like this one.
Yeah, this one does look nice.
During the tournament, it steps into the global spotlight as an
Whoa.
expanded,
What?
FIFA-compliant version of itself, hosting 5 group games,
82.
a round of 32 tie, a round of 16 match, and on 19th July, the World Cup
This is a
final.
model view.
National teams playing here include one of the bests like Brazil,
Wow.
Germany, France, and England.
We're not even paying attention to the teams that are playing in these places.
Well, I know nothing about. I know about this much about teams. I know nothing. Zero.
Are you going to go to any games? To all my American friends, I'm kind of having some FOMO right now. I'm missing out. I'm seeing this Scottish like group of people taking over the city of Boston on TikTok, and I'm literally having some FOMO. I feel like I'm missing out.
Crying
So
and crying.
let me know. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Dallas
So we can
Stadium.
cry more.
Capacity.
Dallas.
94,000.
94,000.
Dallas. Dallas-Fort Worth is a
Biggest one.
sprawling metroplex of suburbs. The skyline opens out into wide
Oh my
horizons,
gosh.
stadiums, and entertainment districts that
Maybe
pull
Dallas.
fans in from
I
across the
live there.
state and beyond. Dallas Stadium in Arlington, known as
Does that look
AT&T
familiar to
Stadium,
you?
Yes, it does.
sits under an elliptical roof supported by 2 huge steel arches and a retractable
AT&T?
system with
AT&T.
giant
You know AT&T? No? AT&T is like the phone and internet provider.
How is it called? The full.
AT&T.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's. Oh.
glass doors behind each goal that can
By the way, you just opened up a debate. What's the best phone line? Is it Verizon or is it AT&T? You let me know.
But
transform
these are
it.
all American though.
They are, but these are American friends.
That boy be asking me if I know about AT&T.
Not you. I'm asking
How
them.
am I supposed to know?
I'm talking to them, not you.
Okay.
Yeah.
from a fully
better
enclosed,
keep watching.
air-conditioned arena into a
Ooh,
semi-open
this one
stadium.
look like that Batman.
Inside,
place.
steep
Yes, it
multi-tiered
does.
Oh, it sounds
stands and
oh,
a
but it looks like it can
record-breaking
open, though.
HD
Stop
video
talking
board
in
hanging
here.
over the pitch create the feeling of a self-contained city under a roof. In true
City.
Texas
This one has
style, where
Batman vibe,
everything
though.
is built to be bigger. During the World Cup, the stadium will host 9 matches, 5 group games, 2 round of
Wow.
32 fixtures, 1 round of 16 tie, and a semifinal. Some of the top national teams playing here include the Netherlands, Argentina, Japan, and England, as well as
Wow. Okay.
That looks really nice.
Netherlands, Argentina, Japan, and England.
It's a premier.
Austria,
premier spot.
Croatia, and Jordan.
Oh.
Whoa. A lot of teams.
He kept going.
Who do you think will win the 2026 World Cup?
What do you think?
Let us know.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win?
The I don't know which one is the best one. Usually.
You should say Dallas. No, Dallas doesn't have a team. It's based on the country.
Oh, I think we need to have off-camera talk before we talk about
I'm
that.
gonna pick Portugal. I want Ronaldo to get his World Cup, so I'm gonna say Portugal. Although the U.S. they're looking good. They just won their first game, so that looked amazing. I think they won 4-1, which was insane. She's cheering for. I'm gonna pick your team for you. She's cheering for Spain. Spain. Cool with that?
Yes.
Or Germany or Austria or Netherlands or Belgium.
I don't want to give off my country. Give off my country? Give out my country?
Give away.
Give away. Give away. Give off the country.
Okay.
Correct that.
Fair enough. Let us know who you are cheering for, if you've been to these stadiums, and what you think of these additions.
Who are you cheering for?
Yeah.
And also, hold on. Where are you going?
Yes.
And all these that you
Yes.
see on the screen right now.
And have you been?
Yes.
You know, we're seeing these for
I
the
actually want to
first
know how
time.
they are. Or how is the actual experience like being there? I really do want to know because I've been nowhere.
Yeah. If you go to a game, let us know.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see another video just like this one, we post videos every single week. So make sure you hit like,
And
subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.